What up, people? Steve Domenico.
Jared Kelly.
In the Room podcast.
Thank you for having me, bud.
Yes. Oh, Jared, did you notice? Can you see that we have a new template? I'm back to the old one.
It's great. Hey, it is what it is. I like it, though. I like it.
I cannot change it. I hope we have sound. Last week, I think we had a problem. Let me see. We didn't have a problem. There was... Yeah,
we're good.
Sound
is confirmed.
There was people... Oh, Richard Santiago giving us a bunch of likes. Richard Santiago,
yes.
We were talking about you last week a little bit.
Cannot wait, buddy.
A little bit about
you're doing well.
Your contender.
Doing good.
We talked about Jay Perrin a little bit last week, that he's getting his shot. Let me shut this down because we do have sound. So, a lot going on, Jared.
A lot
happened today.
A lot happened
today.
We love the drama. Gotta love the drama.
We're going to do a little news. David Espino is going to call in around 9:10, 9:15. He's fighting John Gotti III. Late notice.
Exactly.
Going up a weight class.
Huge.
What are you thinking about this?
Can't. How do you say no? But look at Richie. He's
what's Richie saying?
He's already talking about the presser today.
Yeah, Richie.
That's a hot topic,
Richie.
My man. Hot topic, my man.
I hear Bruce isn't happy. Bruce watched the press conference, and he's not happy. But
I wouldn't.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah,
it's your champion. It's your champion. So all I got to say is he'll be doing his talking on the 31st. I have Dan Dubuque on the show tonight also.
Can't wait.
Dan Dubuque will be calling in between 9:30, 10 o'clock,
hopefully
depending on his training schedule. We're going to be talking a little bit about cookie dough. I want to know how Dan got into cookie dough.
Exactly.
Because he's raking in the dough right now. So Dan's doing very well for himself. Richard Santiago is laughing at us probably about the scoop. So anyway,
Walt, Mr. Anderson.
Walt Anderson, 24/7 Inc. magazine, and soon to be Azara magazine.
Dropping soon.
So
should be
I'm gonna try not to yell because like every time I watch one of these back, I only watch like 5 minutes of it, and I want to throw up. You know what I mean?
It's like, these things are sensitive.
Yeah, they're very sensitive. So if the room walls could talk, Jared, let me tell you. Right. So we're gonna be talking a little CES tonight, but we're gonna start off with Jimmy Birchfield is on right now. So we're going to talk a little bit about a little news for us. So, and there was an interesting article sent out today by Miles
Jury, talking about fighter pay and how much they actually don't get, which most people, we probably know because we talk to them, but
we know fighters are poor.
Exactly,
fighters are poor. And promotions other than the top ones aren't very.
And he's talking UFC.
They don't have that much money.
Yeah, so just think about a
and he's
regional
talking
show.
10 and 10. 10 for show, 10 to win.
That's the first level.
Regional level.
That's
let's make that a tenth of. You get a tenth of that, or 2/10 maybe of that.
That's what people probably don't realize.
But we're going to talk a little bit about news. We had a lot going on. Tomorrow we have PFL with
what's up, Jimmy?
Nate Andrews, Jimmy Birchfield.
Yeah, Nate Andrews tomorrow.
But we're going to talk a little bit about that first. Let me throw that up here right now. So a lot of announcements happened in the last few days. Two big ones for reality fighting, which is on June 1st.
Oh man, what a card!
Coming up.
What a card!
Coming up, couple of weeks. Card. Jose Lugo was supposed to fight Johnny, Mr. Nice Guy, for the title, 125-pound title. That fight, Johnny, I don't know what happened with Johnny, but Johnny can't make it to the dance. So Johnny Campbell, stepping up.
I know.
And Jose Lugo is fighting 10 pounds heavier to make this fight happen. He needs a fight. He needs to get active.
Smart.
Coming off a little injury because he had to pull out for a fight with Johnny, Mr. Nice Guy, not too long ago, a few months back.
January, I think.
So we got that happening. These are also my posters, by the way, so love them. The fighters shared them. Thank you very much, fighters. Thank you. We also have Miguel Cuevas, who didn't have an opponent.
Yeah.
His fell out, maybe probably a few opponents.
Man. Yeah, they were
so
hurting.
Zach Richards, who just fought for the featherweight title against Tom Pags at Neff, is stepping up late notice to fight Miguel Cuevas, who owns the amateur featherweight title for reality fighting. That's a big scrap. That's going to be definitely on the feet, that fight.
Without a doubt.
We also have, we found out a couple of days ago that from Nolan King from Flow Combat, that Tony Gravely has made the Contender Series. We haven't heard it official from Tony, but he did say thank you on Instagram about about the opportunity. So he was confirming that he has a shot for the Contender.
Well deserved.
Also, Nate Andrews.
Tomorrow night.
Weighed in today.
Yeah.
PFL. He's ready to go. He will be fighting tomorrow. If you want to still buy tickets, his code is right there. So, big shout out to him.
Don't miss it.
Also, we didn't get to talk about Sage last week.
Oof.
And I got to... Maybe, we got Travis over here too. Travis made the meme list this week. He's very happy about that. Travis...
CES news for sure this week.
Yeah, we don't know if Paige is coming or going, so we don't know with her. But there was...
That's a pretty good...
There was some rumors. We do have a new in-cage interviewer showing up. Can you know a little bit about him?
Yeah, Mr. Black. He's great. How can you can't get a better person, especially free agent wise. He's going to bring a whole different standard.
Where is he from? What do you know about him other than he's
just a well-known announcer.
So he's a big fight
stylish
announcer.
Yeah,
or,
he's been around.
He hasn't
for a while.
Been doing like talk shows.
Very stylish gentleman too. Very
well.
Oh,
is he?
Yeah.
Is he American dude? Is he an English speaking man?
I want to say English, to be honest.
Really?
I'm not
that's sexy.
What's up, Mr. Vila? What's up, buddy?
That's sexy.
The boss man.
Hey, Roberto's on.
Yeah.
So, have you seen Taylor yet, Roberto? So, and then we had Sage getting his
30
face fractured.
Pieces of 30 bones. It was broken in 8 spots, but within those spots,
all the little pieces were hanging up. So
bad.
So that's the news, folks. Lots of things going on. Like I talked about last week, Savage Perrin, Jay Perrin is also on the contender. Richard Santiago, who is watching right now, he is on the contender.
So many.
And you know what?
Another big fight, actually, that was announced, too.
What do we got?
Mike Rodriguez.
Oh, yes, fighting the Italian stallion kind of guy there from Chris Weidman's gym there. What's his name? Big Italian dude, I forgot, but he always brings it. He seems to run out of gas every fight, though.
I'm having him drawing a
you're
blank
the UFC guy here, Jared. That's
why
you're in here. I don't know anything about these people.
Yeah.
So, the guy's cool, though. He's really fun.
Oh, he's a stud.
He'll someone said Robin Black is a stud. Yeah, there's Jimmy Birchfield. Yes, he is. So, if anyone give your opinion on the screen setup right now? I also got a computer in here, and I'm going to be Skyping people in a couple of weeks. So things are going to be rolling in here. I got a desktop. Mike Pulver, I got to give a big shout out to him from Cage Titans. Got a big show coming up as well.
Always. He's
been talking to me through some steps on OBS and how to get some shit going on here. And Mike's been helping me a lot on the technical side because
John Villante.
He's great like that.
Drew a blank.
Yes! I told you. Well, I knew he was Italian. So,
John Villante, yeah.
So, big shout out to Mike Pulver. We'll be speaking with him down the line. He'll be tuning in later.
He's watching now.
Richard Diggs.
Mike's watching now.
Who is it? Mike Pulver now?
I
can't see on my phantom phone over here.
I got it going.
Oh, Mike's saying thanks. So, let me see if Dave Espino is... I hope I say his name. Oh, there he is right there. He's saying something.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell him to call in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I'm almost home. 5 minutes. No worries, brother. Oh, look, I'm talking out loud. I'm so sorry. Terry, will you talk to them while I'm handling
Roberto, thank you. Glad it looks nice. Every week he's stepping it up down here. It's going to be even better soon. But Mike Pulver, I can't wait to see your additions. Some new lighting, an extra camera guy. I think he's going to be coming out with them when they walk out. It's great. But we didn't mention real quick before we get the news is CES canceled their card.
That's right. I did add that into the little poster
CES June 7th card is canceled to July 29th, maybe 28th. Due to the fighter bug, I guess.
Bruce, Jimmy will confirm that, or somebody will confirm that. We got
24.
Oh, 24/7 Inc. magazine is tuning in. So Dave Espino is driving home right now. He's going to call in around 9:15. So we get to talk more. So let's talk about Miles Pay.
Yes.
So big article today, and I just want to say July 26th, Richard says, is CES57.
Yeah, postponed.
So, and I would imagine they're going to have the same fighters on there.
I hope so.
Unless, there's going to be some, come on.
Yeah.
Some fighters might get called up somewhere before then. There's a lot of time to go there. So they
hope
got their works cut out for them for July.
The press conference is a little different.
So, also CS
confirmed to July 26th.
CS had a press conference today in Connecticut, and that, that's
tune in for yourselves.
Yeah, whatever.
That's all I can say.
So, I didn't even know about it.
I didn't either.
That's all I got to say. I had no idea. Not that I could go anyway because I'm in.
No, I hear it.
But if it was in Twin Rivers, I could make it because it's like literally 10 minutes. Well, they'll be back July 27th.
I gotta wait another month.
So what am I? All right, Miles Jury had a big article today.
Yeah. Went viral.
And yeah, a lot of
Even
people
TMZ.
shared it. Like
People don't realize these things.
TMZ
You know?
took it too.
I think TMZ did run
That's
with it
because
too.
I sent it out. They were all over.
Of course
me.
it was.
TMZ are a bunch of trolls.
Yeah,
I love them.
I know.
Turtle Boy too. Let me
Oh,
tell you,
man.
Turtle Boy is
Boy
destroying
oh.
friggin' New
Did
England.
you see that girl that shit all
The
over
girl
the
that shit
yard?
on the lawn
But
today.
But the
Or
owner,
yesterday.
the owner of the
No,
house.
put the shit back on the car.
Yeah, woo,
She
that's what
also
you do.
shit on the lawn and her car was
Oh,
stranded
it's
there.
Disgusting.
Like,
That's smart.
she's from Florida River.
And
Florida River. Sorry
Sorry.
guys out there.
It's all right.
So anyway, I gotta get used to looking this way.
But yeah, it talked. Miles broke it down. You know how much management gets,
I'm
how
gonna
much
play-
you have to pay for your corner.
Yeah,
and
I'm
all
gonna
that.
play it right now, and oh, that's wrong. Where is it? Miles Fighter Pay. So that's gonna flash. You guys can read that a little bit, but it's pretty much broke down. When you make 10 grand on a fight,
And he knows. 'cause
and
he's-
hopefully
he's
you
been
make
there.
another 10 grand with the win. Basically, after you pay it everything, your trainers, your manager,
Your food,
your
for your
food,
food prep, it's like-
everything. Your massage. He's talking about massage therapy, anything. Your medicals. You're gonna end up with about $5,000
Just
if you're a 10 and 10
and
guy.
Just think if he's from the States. What if he's fighting in Brazil? That extends the fees even more. And you can't pass up a fight.
No, you're in the UFC. You have to take that fight. I mean, because you make 10 and 10 now, you win the fight.
Yep.
You don't know what's going on next, but
That's why
they get paid shit. And like we talked, the regional level is like 1/10 of that.
Yeah,
You know what I
true.
mean?
And that's
For the-
everywhere. It's nationwide.
So
It's-
people out there that think that fighters make a lot of money.
and they're very few.
Whoa,
Very few. Maybe
not
a
even the
tenth.
biggest ones makes tens of millions of dollars. But
That's
who,
that's like the small percentage.
yeah, exactly. But look at even
Look at-
not the best boxers, but still, they're still making some cake.
The
man.
boxing is the big guys are making some. Like Canelo just made $30 million for his last fight.
Yeah,
$30 million just for that.
exactly.
Fight,
And he's working no harder than these guys are. I mean, come on. Well, I mean, he's got the name. Well, you know what I'm saying?
No, I
For
hear
that
you.
work, some of these. Richard says, that's a reality. Gotta love this to do it, and he's exactly.
You have to.
Oh, shout out to Richie. Not only did we talk about Jose Lugo, who did cross trains, hangs out with Richie.
Yeah.
Former training partners, but they
Yep.
cross training because Richie is in Triforce now.
Yeah. That's
I
great.
do believe. Look at that, I
Awesome.
got the shirt. How's that?
How can you not? That's one of the best
Richard's there.
gyms by far.
And Jose is popping in and out of Triforce too.
Yeah.
And also Andy Krasinkowski
Yes.
is fighting on
I tried
reality.
bringing that. I tried to get him to talk to it on the cage table times.
June
He
1st.
didn't want to.
He
Talk
didn't
too much
mention
about
it. Yeah,
He mentioned it.
he's a modest guy.
Okay, I know.
Andy's
He's a
very
good dude.
modest, and
I cannot. I don't know if I'm going to be able to be at that card, but I cannot wait to see that fight.
June 1st.
Yeah.
Uh,
I want to see Andy get in there and scrap.
Thomas, Tom was supposed to put credentials in for me for June 1st,
Presidente.
but
Yeah.
El Presidente, who was supposed to come here? Oh, not
Still
come here.
early.
We didn't confirm.
Still early. He's whooping.
Friday, I have Dan Cormier coming in
That's
here.
cool.
We're doing a
Yes.
special comp.
What's his name on there?
podcast.
The Hamburger.
The ham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
He's
That's
going
all.
to be in studio.
He's going to be in
In-house?
studio,
In-house.
yes.
Very
And
cool.
I am on his walkout shirt, all the shirts he's selling.
That's
I am
badass.
one of Dan's sponsors on Lion Fight this coming
Andy's in
June
full
8th.
fight mode. That's awesome.
So Dan will be doing, and it'll be an interesting podcast because we'll be talking about the
You're going to be at Lion
transition.
Fight too, right?
Yes, I will be at Lion Fight.
Awesome.
And I got some beans about the August show. Someone fighting there that I know personally. Too,
Oh, the
so-
August line.
Yeah,
fights?
the August show.
Oh, snap.
So a lot of people fighting on this June show too. Sienna
This-
Minton, Doug Holland, April Caravan,
what's her face?
Madeline Grimaldi.
Yes, yeah, she's on
They're
there
all
too.
fighting there.
Yeah.
Also Robert Duvall.
But
I
look
say
at the
his
main
name
event.
wrong.
Chip,
Chip.
who I
Peraza.
think is
Hold on.
the hardest and best striker I've ever seen, personally.
Yes.
Even
So-
even when he's doing some MMA too. But
Amazing. But let's
yeah.
get back to Dan
yeah.
Cormier. He'll be in here, and I'm very interested in talking to him about the transition because he's been fighting MMA.
Yeah.
Transition from that into Muay Thai for his first professional.
That's going to be a
Muay Thai
change.
fight.
It's going to be a change. Somebody that's always used to, if it's going down,
Downtown.
Yeah, like a trip. No,
Hey,
then he's
by
going to just sub them or something like that.
By the
Can't
way,
do it
has
now.
the sound going out yet? Wah, 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 wah. All right. So,
Right?
oh, I gotta check my phone. So, and I have to. Are you messaging me on Messenger?
No, I don't know. Oh, it might go through because we're on that.
The hell out of
that
here
one.
with that shit.
I know. But since Richie's on here, Richie, how you feeling? How's fight camp going for you? I'll ask you a quick question.
Is he talking?
Yeah, he's on. He's
he's in full. Oh, all right.
Yeah,
also, Richie, do you have all your guests filled that can watch you fight? Throw that out there.
Oh,
Do you already have your caravan of list of people that can actually
I can't wait for the contender to be
your
back.
fight? Because I was going to mention that I looked up tickets, and tickets were only like $300 to fly to Vegas.
Oh yeah, they make it so cheap because there's so many flights. And can you get one from TF Green? Maybe.
It's more expensive, I think, from TF Green. So I go right to fucking Boston.
Yeah, I know. I hear you.
But if awesome brother, training hard.
See?
Yeah, Richard. But Jorgen De Castro is fighting.
Oh man,
too.
Yeah, he's on the first card, isn't he?
And Taylor Thompson is going there from Albuquerque with
she's at Jackson
with
Wink
Julio.
Right
and I was like, I don't know whether to go to.
Richie said come. Richie said to come.
All right, Richie.
Is that
David? I think I'm coming in. Yeah.
We hear our caller calling in.
David.
Hey, what's up, man?
How are you, my friend?
I'm doing all right.
Oh, you sound clear. I love it. You got a good phone.
Good.
Are you still driving? You home now?
I'm home now.
All right, my friend, man. We've been talking a little bit about MMA news. Let me get your name up there with a little poster so everyone knows you're on here. David, brother.
How you feeling, man?
Yeah, I got Jared Kelly from Fightbook MMA with me also. So.
What's up, man?
What's up, bro? How you feeling? You getting ready?
I feel good, man.
Nice.
I feel good. Just messing around with big dudes lately.
There you go.
Hey, well, you're going up in weight class. You said lately. You're always fighting with these guys, right? Always training with some big beasts, right? Or did you?
Yeah. I've fought once at 170.
Yeah.
A while back when I fought Miles Reed. But before that, man, I try to do 155, 150. You know. Usually, I'm in the smaller weight classes.
Yeah, David, you got your last two fights, man.
What do you walk around as? What's your walk around weight?
Well, I'm actually a fat prick. So.
I didn't want to say it, so I let you say it. There you go.
I won't lie, man. I walk around probably 175, almost 180 sometimes. My coaches hate that I do that shit.
But that's not bad. I mean, you're what? You want to stay around the light, the lightweight, right? 155. So
yeah, my coach would like if I could stay 165, walking around.
All right. And what's the problem? You like to eat a lot?
I just right after my fights, I celebrate. I'm Puerto Rican, man, so my mother makes me eat.
There you go. A lot of cookouts, and summer's coming too, so a lot of cookouts after this fight coming up. You know.
I know.
So you don't have to worry about this fight. You're going up, so you can kind of eat.
I'm fine. Yep, I'm good. There's no cut for me, man.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
So, Dave, I've known you a while now. We see each other at fighting events all the time. You're out of Trifecta. Them guys are fighting all the time. You also train out of Quincy Boxing Academy, also.
Yeah, well, that's a gym that's not established yet.
Yeah.
It's in the works, but he wants me to put his name out there anyway. It's my boxing coach, Angel Rodriguez, one of the baddest dudes out there, man.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah. I see him everywhere, too. And you just recently had a boxing match for, where were you?
That's Bristol, Rhode Island for Icon Boxing.
And you defended or you went for a title?
I defended the one I had.
So
I didn't know that. What was the promotion?
Yeah, it's like a little. It's the Icon Boxing Club. They like to give fight experience and give boxers experience and stuff like that. So.
I've been
there.
Married
in Bristol.
I've been there a couple of times. Actually, CES had an open workout there at one time.
Oh, really?
That's
when
awesome.
Matt Bissett, I think, defended one of his titles, like maybe one of the last.
Oh, that's awesome.
One of the last fights he had defending it, and a great gym right there. Jesse, I think, is it Jesse who owns it?
Yeah, Jesse Amaro or something like that.
See that? The memory is coming back.
Yeah.
So Dave,
I know, right? He's a good guy.
So Dave, listen, the last two fights I seen you, the first one was real quick. Guillotine choke, knocked the guy out. Actually,
21 seconds.
Yeah, 21 seconds.
Yeah.
Killed
he says
him.
he knocked himself out, man.
No, you choked him out. That was that, and his head hit at the same. His head.
I almost believed him until I watched the replay, and it shows him friggin' like. He's awake the whole time.
Yeah.
You don't get knocked out and wake up in half a second. Sometimes you do, but not the way he was saying.
Yeah, exactly. So you took him out quick, and then I seen you at the combat zone have a 3-round war. Now I have some of your fight footage here that I'm gonna play as we talk though.
Yeah.
Dave, man.
I'll tell you, that fight, I was way too tired. I fucking don't know what the hell was up with me.
No, I mean, it was a lot of grappling in that fight, a lot of reversal. But the dude, I don't know who you fought, but he was
David
coming.
George.
David George coming back.
That was one of the craziest things I have ever been to. So like he just said, that was David George.
Yeah.
He used to own Combat Zone.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God! All right. Awesome.
Yep.
So immediately, you already know how that goes. We knew we couldn't go to the judges.
Yep, exactly.
He used to own it, and not only that, he was a 2-time cancer survivor.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. Big story.
So,
I mean, big story coming in.
I was that asshole that was trying to, beat him up.
Right.
Now, Dave, like, what was it? I mean, how far out was this fight booked? Like, you had a lot of time to get like heckled and stuff leading up to it.
Actually, you know what? Not really. It's about the same thing as for this Guardian one. I got word of that one. It was about 3 weeks before.
Oh, okay.
Not too much time.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's close.
And what was that? What was the weight on that fight?
That was 160.
All right, so you kind of catch weight.
Yeah.
You still could eat a little bit, but not, not
Yeah,
like,
he wanted to do 55, but I was like, nah, no, my friend.
Yeah, and dude, I mean, that was a war, that fight, man, as far as you two guys.
That guy was so strong.
He would not stop coming forward, man. He just kept coming forward. And even when you had him mounted and you would finish him at the end of the fight, it took a while. He was rolling out of it. That ref gave him, it was a hometown ref, I think.
He didn't want to stop it.
No, all right. So you seen it too? No,
I
The
was
reason why
there.
I wasn't elbowing him is because every time I'd hit him, the ref would say, "Hey, watch the back of his head."
Is that right?
The last thing
Yeah.
I fucking needed was him to stand me up, man.
Yeah, exactly. And he kept rolling around, and you just kept attached to him.
Just little baby punches, because every time I was thinking, like, let me just elbow this guy in the back, in his ears or the side of his face, but I had to be careful.
Well, there's a smart fighter right there, thinking in the cage.
Exactly.
When he has that.
If I can remember correctly, the referee was like, "Come on, Dave, please move."
Really?
No way! Oh, is that? Yeah. All right. Well,
he
what
was
are you
definitely
gonna do?
on his side.
Yeah. Well, that happens, man.
Yeah.
You're going into enemy. Well, it must have felt much better. Well, coming out of there victorious, and dude, let's.
Oh man, when I won, there wasn't a damn peep. There was just my team that screamed and my lady in the crowd. Woohoo! That was it.
Hey, dude, when I was right behind Stapleton was recording your fight. I recorded your fight live too, I think, and I sent it out.
Yeah.
I sent it out the other day just so I could steal footage out of it. I had to send it out.
Were we the main event?
What's that?
Were we the main event?
You
can't
were
remember.
either the main event or co-main event because it was right there, but I can't remember. I don't think the night ended after that fight, but I could be, I could be wrong.
You're right. Actually, yeah, we were co-main. There was some other dudes that were after us.
Yeah, so that fight was great, man. Coming out of that fight, brother, what'd you think of what'd you think of yourself? Because you dug deep, came in late notice, and you fought a dude that the whole crowd was willing to win.
He already won before he stepped
Yeah,
in.
exactly. You know what? I heard a couple friggin' when I was walking out. You know how it goes. You faggot, bitch, this, that, every name I could hear, man.
Does that fire you
His
up?
brother was actually in the front.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, yeah, but you're going down. You're dead. And I'm just like, oh, here we go.
Yeah.
I won't lie. I was getting not that scared nervous, but like, oh shit.
Like the Conor McGregor in the cage, nervous. Like, all right, who's gonna come out the back of my head or whatever?
Yeah, exactly. I'm like.
Do that.
Man, he was in the paper before the fight.
Jesus.
Dude, I'm sure he was on a bunch of. He was probably on Maine news, New Hampshire news. He was all over the place. Here comes Dave coming to spoil the party, man.
I know. My coach is like, "You're gonna freaking be the shit ending of this party. Let's do it."
So, all right, Dave, coming out of that fight, man, a crazy fight like that, you finish him.
Yeah.
I
felt good. And you know what? It gave me
round.
confidence to be like, hey, where's the next big show?
Yeah.
I haven't been the underdog too much, but that night I was the underdog. Everyone was against me.
Was that your biggest?
So I'm seeing that this Gotti fight's going to be the same way. So I'm already ready.
Was that your biggest undercard per se to date? with like the crowd and stuff like that? Like.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Everyone hated me, man. Even the commission would treat me like
Jesus.
shit.
That's
the New Hampshire had like a bunch of old dudes.
Yeah, well, it doesn't.
They're you know what?
The old men on the mountain.
Hey, listen to this, Dave. Like, I hear behind the scenes. I was told like that commission. They've been at it a long time. It's not a fun job. I don't think they even make any money or nothing. But I think they meet like in a
Irish little pub or something.
Not even. I think like at a Denny's in a corner in a corner booth, and that's where they do their strategy for it. I mean that's a reality of fighting. You know what I mean? Regional fighting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You did your part, man. You got that W.
That's it, man.
Yeah, they said you're the guy that's fighting David George, right? Yeah, that's me.
Yes, it is, motherfucker. That's me.
All right, dude. Here we are, man.
Geez.
You got a late, like, this came out of nowhere. I saw the poster and, I attacked it.
Yeah.
I went, holy shit. Now you're fighting, a few pounds above your weight, going after a guy, not known,
I guess he's pretty big.
Yeah, not known for his grappling, known for his swinging and taking heads off, basically.
Yeah.
You're fighting Gotti in Connecticut, and... CES had to open up a whole nother section at Twin Rivers for this guy's crowd coming in.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What are you going to do? What's going in your head right now, Dave?
I'm just going to do probably a 3-piece and a soda, man.
Yeah! That's what I like to hear.
It's going to be the same thing. I'm going to hear the blues.
Yeah.
But this time, I actually sold like 50, 60 tickets.
Oh,
so there's not going to be crickets.
Where are you? Now, where do you live exactly? What town?
I live in Quincy.
Oh, Quincy, Mass.
Quincy, Massachusetts, man.
Right where Trifecta is.
Yeah, I know Quincy very well. I know Quincy
right on School Street.
Oh, shit.
No.
I could lie and say Boston, like most of the Quincy people do.
So,
the good old red line.
Dave, when you got this offer, because I heard things in the back. I mean, even Gotti's last time he fought, I think he got an opponent probably like a week and a half out.
Yeah.
He loses opponents.
3-0.
It not only is it hard to get opponents to fight him, it's the pressure of it too, of going in there, man. When you got the opportunity, like what went through your head? What was going through your mind?
So my MMA coach, Tom the Tank Egan, man, he called me.
Oh, man.
He's the one that said, "Hey, Dave."
Is he your head coach?
So I got something I got to ask you.
Jesus.
And I'm like, what? Because every time he only calls me for when there's a big fight or something.
Is that right?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Like we talk either in the gym or through text. When he calls, I'm like, oh shit.
He's such a legend, that guy.
Oh, he's a beast. So he called me and he said, "Hey, do you know of the fucking mobster John Gunn?" And I said, "Of course, man. I've watched movies and everything on the guy." And he's like, "Well, he has a grandson that's coming up in MMA, and I guess his opponent dropped out in." Would you want to fight him? So I'm not gonna lie, I was like at 155.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. Yep.
And he was like, no, this would be at 170 pounds. So I said, all right, you know what? Let me check some video on this guy.
All right.
Let me check some vid.
Yeah.
So I Googled him. I looked him up. Right away, what do you think? I see that this kid has muscles the size of my head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
He's,
like, okay.
He's a big welterweight.
He's a big kid.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I'm watching him, and obviously you already know what I think. He's like you said, he's a headhunter and shit like that. So I said, You know what? I've been against that before. I fought Miles Reed in the past. What the hell is a fighter that's just gonna just back out and just not fight tough people? So I said, fuck it. And I called Tom back and I said, let's do it.
Coach also offering you this. I mean, he wouldn't offer you a fight unless he knew
exactly.
He wouldn't. He's not throwing you to the wolves. This is Tom, a guy taking care of you. So, and it's a win-win, Dave. You're going up late notice. You're going up to fight him at a weight, a big weight class. Not many people are going to take that offer, and I'm sure there was a lot of phone calls that were made, to face this guy, and you took it. You know what I mean? And you're no slouch, brother. I mean, and I keep busting your balls on when people talk to you on. I go, I hope he knows jits. You know what I mean? Because if you I've met Gotti a few times when he fought. Great kid coming up, but in his amateur, I mean, he had a little trouble with grapplers and fighters that might take him into deeper waters. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he does not want to be there. You can tell.
Yeah. He's got some wrestling background, but that's it. You know.
Yeah, you know what? We found a lot of dirt.
You got Tom on your side, man. He's got like the CIA taking fighters.
We did find that he does have some wrestling behind him. Like back in the day or some shit.
Yeah. He did wrestle back in the day.
All right.
A little bit. Yep.
But you know him. He's not shooting for a takedown.
Yeah,
No.
exactly.
No.
But
wrestlers don't defend themselves from knee bars.
Right.
Yeah.
You know.
So I mean, I know he.
You can't lose on taking this fight, man.
No,
Kudos
exactly.
for stepping up and taking the fight. Am I right in saying it is a 170-pound fight?
Yeah, 170 pounds.
All right, so I didn't know if they were going to do a catch weight. All right.
No,
I'm not gonna lie. If they were like 185, I would have been like, no way.
No, that's huge. That's huge.
I didn't know if he was going to maybe come down a little bit.
But yeah, that's a huge fight for you, Dave. And like I said, Slouch, I think, do you got 3 wins in a row?
3 wins in a row.
Yeah.
I mean, long story short, what I'll say is my amateur career, man. I know some fighters will be like, it's amateur, it's this or that, but my amateur career really bothered me. I was one of those fighters that used to defeat myself in there, you know?
Were you 3-3 in Miami?
Yeah, I'd get tired and just be like, fuck this, you know?
Yeah. You fought some decent guys, though, you know?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you should. I mean, I don't like to blow smoke up my ass, but I train with guys like Sean Lally. I go to Sidney Tong. I go to war with freaking Chip Pollard, the Muay Thai champion.
Sorry, I've never heard of these two guys. Do they fight? I'm kidding.
Oh, okay.
They're both friends of mine.
Keep at it, man.
Yeah. No,
you spar with that guy, you got to be careful.
I was just gonna say
exactly, man. You're fighting with the best stand-up strikers around, man.
Chip is the
in
best,
the world.
Chip's the best striker I've ever seen live in any
sport.
Man. He is the hardest, most accurate striker. So
I went over there to train with him, which was funny to find out. I think he walks around like 200, man.
He's a big dude.
Yeah,
what's a big dude.
What's he fight at? 180, 182?
185.
Yeah, 185.
But I assumed that I would go. They're in the room. I would assume that I was going to go there and all right, I'm going against the 185 Chip, but no.
No. He'll break trees with those legs.
Exactly.
Then you look at Sean Lally, man. That he just
Lally,
savage.
Sean Lally, just the guys I train with. I just got too much skill to be fucking worrying about stupid stuff in there.
Now, who's going to be in your corner? Obviously, I'm sure Tom's going to be there. Who else?
Tom Egan, Angel Rodriguez, and my Muay Thai coach Kenny Kwan.
Oh, very nice.
Kwan.
Yeah.
Well, that's the last time I saw you, Dave. I saw you at No Boundary.
What a badass.
Jarrell had a great fight there. There's another beast right there, striking beast right there.
Oh, he's been in my camp. Hell yeah. Yep, yes. Jarrell.
So they're taking very, very well care of you leading up to this.
Jimmy Birchfield just made a comment, said, appreciate you stepping up. Going to be an exciting fight. That's from Jimmy Jr.
Oh. Thanks, man.
Yeah, they love.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, they love that stuff, Dave. When you're saving a big fight right there. John Gotti's bringing an army with him. You know what I mean? So.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. He would have been pissed waiting until July, and then who knows? July probably the same shit will happen.
Yeah, exactly. So get it over with, get that win, and then you'll be back in July to fight someone at your own weight.
Hell yeah! It would be big opportunities if I can friggin'.
Exactly.
Now, I heard a couple little kids in the background. You have a daughter, son?
Oh yeah, they came over here, freaking Google gathered me. I have 2 kids.
There you go. How old are they?
I have a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old.
Oh, nice.
Awesome.
So I bring them to the gym with me. Freaking one of them has to sit there and watch me for hours sometimes, So it's hard, but we got to do it.
I bet.
Yeah, it's part of the game. A lot of parents in the game.
Yeah, man, you got your hands full with those ages,
So, Dave, not giving away your game planner, right? But we know you're not gonna stand. I mean, of course you have to set up your takedowns and all that other stuff. But
I'm standing toe to toe.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, that's where you're gonna beat this guy in your eyes, right? On the ground and taking him into deep waters and just making him go somewhere he hasn't been, right?
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes I like to say that, but a lot of people don't know that I'm primarily a striker, man.
Yeah.
Like I'm a black belt in jiu-jitsu. I don't even know how many people know that.
I actually didn't know that.
Jiu-jitsu.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been doing jiu-jitsu almost 12 years.
Who did you study under?
A bunch of different professors, but right now I'm under Robson Lima.
Yeah. Wow. Yep.
So he was the world champ a couple times.
Very familiar with that. It's legit, obviously.
And he's at all the Nagas and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah, but I'm primarily you know Mike Rodriguez, right?
Yes.
UFC's Mike Rodriguez.
He's fighting John Monte.
Yeah, nice name there, Jared.
In a
nice
couple
a lot of people don't know that back in like 2014, I was that man's sparring partner.
Oh, is that right?
Really?
As the midget I am, you know what I mean?
How tall are you?
Because I started MMA out a long time. I was 230 pounds.
Oh, no shit.
How tall are you?
Yeah. I'm 5'9".
Oh, yeah. So you were a fat bastard then.
Well, you know what? My doctor tried to say I'm 5'8", but I don't believe her.
Nah. Right? But geez, you sparring Mike. Mike is, he's a, geez.
I used to, I called it quits to it after a while, I won't lie, but I was his training partner for a while, and I used to get on him and get a couple shots on him, and
oh, Jesus, man.
He taught me a lot of shit, and you know, the moral of the story is, I look at myself as a striker, so I'm definitely not going to scare away. I'm not going to be trying to shoot the first 5 seconds, you know?
Yep. Yeah, it's going to be a exciting
Dave,
fight, man.
you know, we got to give you definitely the experience. Definitely been to more grinds, you know what I mean, coming off that last fight. Definitely been in more hostile territory because every time Gotti's fought, the crowd's been on his side.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So you've experienced everything that this guy hasn't really. So you got a lot going in there for you. The only thing he's got, I mean, he's a great fighter. I mean, he's an up and coming fighter.
My coaches said that. We give him a lot of respect. Yeah. He's not incompetent, man. He knows what he's doing.
But as far as the experience and all that, I mean, I think it equals out here. We don't know what's going to happen in there.
It does, man.
I think he just has size on me.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's a big. Now, did the celebrity factor play any role in this for you taking the fight? Obviously, he's a beast and a name, but
I told you there was gonna if you win this fight, Dave, there's gonna be a riot.
Oh, I know.
His father's we've actually become friendly with him. He's a really nice dude. I'm sure he's gonna come up to you and talk to you.
Yeah, they're all cool people.
I don't know if you've ever, but
no, I never met him. No.
Did that play a factor in you taking the fight at all?
Oh yeah. It did.
Great exposure, man. Seriously.
I was like, you know what? It's John Gotti. If I can beat this guy, man, who knows what's next?
And you know what, Dave? Even if you do a good showing, and say you don't win the fight, it's still a win for you. You know what I mean? You want to win that fight, but you're fighting out of your weight class. You're fighting up,
3
short
weeks
notice.
Too. Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're gonna get another opportunity for something huge there. So. I hope you come out victorious, but if you don't, you're still going to be in the mix in your weight class. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. And after this, I'm definitely going to be, sticking around staying at 155.
Now, do you know? Are you on the main card? I would assume.
I'm not sure. I was just talking about that with a buddy of mine today. I'm not even sure if I'm on the main card or what's going on.
Gotti's been on. Yes, he hasn't been on the main card in a lot because he was on Access TV, and I guess they wanted to hold off on putting him on.
They ended up
this is
showing
going to
that.
happen. Yeah, because it was a short fight. Yeah. I think you're going to be on the main card. I'm going to be there live.
Oh, he's got to be on Fight Pass. Come on.
Yeah.
Gotti.
Now, I'm surprised.
Dave,
I would hope this is going to be on Fight Pass.
This will be. Yeah, I see too many people commenting. I'm only getting UFC Fight Pass to see this fight.
Yeah. Well, there you go, man. There you go.
That's the main card because they're going to show the main card. That's awesome, man. That's
so
Fight Pass. That's how badass is that?
We're going to give it hell, man.
Excellent. Well, Dave. What are we, 10 days, 11 days out? What are we, 10, 11? 10 days out.
Next Friday.
Today's the 22nd.
Yeah.
25, 9 days
8,
out.
9. Yeah.
Dave, what's left to do, brother?
What's left to do right now is you got to be Bruce Lee. You got to be water. You got to keep your mind sharp, stay strong. It's all mine for me right now.
Excellent, my man.
Just got to believe in yourself.
It looks like you got it under wraps, man.
Don't take too many steps back. Everybody. I noticed about his past opponents. Either they were running, or they were coming forward like, "Please finish me so I can get out of this cage."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's what I see. Like,
not gonna happen to a Boston guy.
There you go.
No, hell no, man. I'm just gonna be smart and headstrong.
Boston
awesome,
strong,
man.
Buddy. How about them Bruins, huh?
Well, Dave, I'm gonna let you go. We got Dan Dubukington coming on very soon. But Dave, I want you to give some shout outs. Tell us how we get in touch with you because there's still 9 days left, and
all right.
We want people to know about you and what's going on. So let it go.
All right. I'm not too much of a internet guy, but I have my Instagram is Cappuccino Espino. You can reach me there.
Yeah, buddy, that's a nice one.
Or my regular Facebook, David Espino. And also I want to give a shout out to, I don't know if you obviously you probably do know him, Jack Staples.
Oh my God! I had him on the show one time.
Talk about
He's one of the best jiu-jitsu aces out there, man. And we've been doing some secrets lately. So.
Oh, excellent, man! That kid fights. He rolls with anybody. He's amazing.
We're gonna see him on the next level, not that far.
Every other week he's at a tournament and he's sending out videos and they're getting thousands of views.
He's so young
amazing.
too.
Yeah,
such a young.
And he's always like fighting people heavier than him. He's rolling around with these big pieces.
You know, so I have to give him a shout out. Yeah. My whole team. Angel Rodriguez, Tom Egan, Kenny Kwan, just anybody that's with me right now, all my fans. Let's go. Let's beat Gotti.
Excellent, my man. Dave.
Oh, yeah, actually, sorry.
Go ahead.
The one sponsor I got, I have freaking one sponsor, man.
That's all good. Who do you got?
One dude that helped me make some T-shirts for the first time in my career.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Because I've never made shirts and shit like that. I guess he runs the Boston Junior Terriers hockey team.
Oh, there you go. Yep.
So it's a good thing that they got going. That's my sponsor. So shout out their name, and that's about it, man.
Junior hockey, man. That's my life right there.
Well, Dave, I appreciate you coming on, brother. I mean, you and I were talking. You're like, hey, I'm not much of a talker. You were a great interview, brother. I loved it.
Good.
Very well spoken, dude. Seriously, very well spoken.
We'll definitely talk again, and we'll, right after this fight. And I know you're gonna have another opportunity during the summer, and we'll keep talking. And of course,
we'll keep going.
We'll be seeing each other at the fights down the line. Lion Fight, No Boundary, and
Wisher Smokers, all that.
Yeah, it's all great stuff, man. It's small world, man. We're hanging out.
Hell yeah.
I'll see you at CES. So I'll see
you there, man.
All right, buddy.
All right, my man.
Guys.
Dave, thanks for calling, buddy. Have a good one, and
you too.
See you in a few days, bro.
Okay, sounds good.
Take care.
Bye.
He's awesome, man. That was cool.
Very well.
Good for him. He sounds very confident.
He's how can you?
Yeah, he is. I mean, that's awesome. You know what I mean?
Tom Pagliaro.
All right, I'm gonna Dan.
Tom's watching.
Oh, Tom's on. Tom, what up, brother? See,
Walt,
I can't see these people.
What's up? I have to keep tapping on my screen because for some reason the comments go hidden.
What's happened? Oh, I thought something blew up.
Oh no, we're good. But yeah.
All right, I'm gonna call Dan in like 3 minutes. How's that sound? We're gonna call Dan in 3 minutes and we're out of here. We'll give like our potting shots at the end.
One person we got watching now.
Yeah, but they're coming and going.
No, that's going to be a great fight. That's going to be a great fight.
You sound like Senior with the media. I got no media here today. You say we got one person watching. Stop your bitching. Did I just see that?
Right. That's great. Media day. Whew.
So what else was? Yeah, we did the MMA news. So all right, I'm gonna call Dan in like 3 minutes, and let me get Dave's shit off here. And all right,
I'm
Dan.
Interested to see how much of a crowd he brings to Connecticut. He brought so much of a crowd to Rhode Island, so.
Well, he already did. Who, Dan?
Gotti.
Oh, Gotti. I think I meant Dan. I was like,
oh, no.
Yeah, he just rolled that plate. The roof came off it last time he was there.
Yeah.
He was just at a press conference, too, today.
I actually got, thanks to Anderson, I actually got to sit front row for that fight.
Which one?
Unfortunately, we were in the back row for media at CES, so.
What fight? Were you?
Dan Dubuque's last fight.
Oh, you
at CES.
You sat front row?
Yeah.
I thought you were in the media.
I was, but Walt came back and he actually gave me the magazines, the box of magazines for your interview, 24/7 ink.
Oh, I didn't know you sat close.
I went up with his nephew for Dan's fight. I sat front row for Dan's fight, and I was very surprised how much he picked apart his last opponent.
Well, you know what? Listen, the commentators were saying, they were making it seem like Dan was like.
I'm drawing a blank. Who was his opponent?
It was the Mexican guy, the Castillo or something like that.
Oh, okay, all right. No,
you're talking about Dan, right?
Yeah. No, Dan.
No, he went a 3-round fight with this, but
I sat right behind Carlos.
But they were talking about.
He picked him up. His striking was great.
Dan is Dan, man. He grinds you down and he picks you apart. He tore that guy's leg up, and then
if he's going to grind you out, he's going to take it in 3 rounds, and he's going to make sure it's a unanimous decision. But he's very accurate in his striking game. Very accurate.
He's very cool. So we're going to call him in like a minute, and then we're going to talk to him a little bit what's going on.
Cool games, man.
See, I can't see anyone that's like watching, but what am I doing here? Oh, there it is right there. There's the words. Now I can see what people are saying.
See if it disappears because on my iPad.
Signing off. Good night. Richard laughed. We still got, Tom, like you said, there's Vivian. Alicia, Jose Lugo's wife is on.
What's up?
All right, we got a couple of people hanging. All right, we're going to get Dan's picture up, and I'm going to call him now. All right, Dan's got a lot going on.
Probably just cleaned up the place.
Dan's got a lot going on, man. So I got the picture slide of his last fight playing right now.
Awesome.
And let me get CES's poster. I think they might have that over here somewhere.
That's the main event, right?
Who?
The
Dan?
Dubuque and Boynton?
I don't know. They got Nick Newell on there, too.
Yeah, but it's not a title fight. I'd be surprised if a title fight wasn't. I haven't seen the order, but they might have Nick Newell on
What
there.
am I looking for here? Oh, the CES poster. I don't think I have it, which I don't give it. I don't need it because I have
I don't know if there's news out there, but
Dan's picture.
hopefully all the fights lined up are.
Oh, there it is, right there.
Mr. Sukumta is checking out. Andre's father.
Oh, is he here?
What's up?
What do you mean, checking out or checking
He
in?
signed in. He's watching.
Excellent. Let me put that over there because that's the poster of the fights happening. Because
There's so many studs coming
we're
up.
gonna put that on when Dubuque's here.
Yeah. Can't
Dubuque?
wait for the intentions.
All right, I'm gonna call him now. See what happens. I can call him champion.
Jose Lugo's gonna have the baddest banner at his upcoming fight.
Is that what
Walt's
saying?
Better than Taylor's, because Taylor's is probably the best banner I've ever seen.
It is.
You
Because
step
I
your
was
game
on
up.
it.
That's what she
Jimmy,
said.
because I was on. What happens in the room stays in the room.
Yo.
Hey, what's up, Cookie Monster? What's going on?
Nothing. So for you.
What's up, Dan? It's Jarrett. How are you, buddy?
Good, how are you?
Good, man.
Excellent, man. Wow, we got 2 phone calls that sound nice and clear. Usually I got people like making love to their phone. We can't hear them, Dan, but you got nice and clear. So was Dave. Dan, what's going on, man? Are you kicking the bag right now? You said you'd be in the gym when I called.
Yeah, I'm I'm training right now.
Nice, man. Sorry to disturb you, but we need to talk.
No, good.
We need to talk, man.
Yeah, buddy. How's camp ending up for you?
Absolutely.
How's the end of camp going for you?
It's going good. I'm ready to wind down and relax and heal up and focus on the weight cut.
Yeah, when do you actually close down your camp and start on the focus on the weight cutting part?
My weight is very, very good right now, so I don't have to really go too crazy, but tomorrow will be like my last hard day.
Awesome.
Now, you happy about that? You're fighting where you want to be, Dan, featherweight, right?
Title.
You're happy that
Absolutely,
you're
yeah.
happy right there. I mean, we've talked in the past. You fought in all these different weight classes just to prove a point. Just to prove a point. You know what I mean? And basically now you're settled in where you want to be, and you're getting the biggest fight of your life right here in fighting for the CES World Title, man. How does it feel?
Yeah.
Since we, Dan, when we were talking, Max Barrett, way back when you kind of started that winning streak, and how's the progression been? And did you think you were going to get to this point in New England to fight for the featherweight title of CES?
I've just been grinding, man. That's all I do. Just work hard. You know what I mean? I'm not flashy. And, not like crazy exciting like some of these other guys, like a Will Knight type guy. But I'm just grinding. So I knew at some point, just keep doing what I do, and I would get to that point. But it was a little bit of a surprise. The things with Connecticut moved it along faster, and like you said, I got a pretty good little streak here, so I think I was deserving of it, and it's an honor to fight Bruce. I have nothing but good things to say and respect for him.
Now, what's your hometown?
I live in Waterbury, Connecticut.
Waterbury. I lived in Southington for 4 years, so I know that area pretty well. Nice, buddy.
Nice, man. So, Dan, aside from fighting, you're busy as an entrepreneur, a big business owner now.
Road trip's coming, buddy.
Yes, the road trip's coming. Dude, you're the talk. The talk of Connecticut now with this big cookie dough business thing you got going on, man. How did this happen, Dan?
Yeah.
How did you go from fighting? I know you had a very successful career. I don't know if you're still working a 9-to-5 job, or you gave that up and now so you're focusing just
Cookie dough.
You're an entrepreneur and you got a big business going, man. How did you settle on edible cookie dough, bro?
I just, I got a bad sweet tooth, and fucking eating, drinking, you name it. Like once fucking, I'm not in fight camp, so I would eat this stuff. Like I went to this place in Texas, and I thought we needed one over in Connecticut, and the town I chose has 6 colleges, so I said that's perfect for kids drinking, smoking, doing what they do, and then who doesn't want to go? Like, I love that shit. So,
Yep.
Just decided to go for it. So I hated my job, so that's it.
Well, what was if you mind me asking, what was your job beforehand? For the people that didn't know.
I was a Section 8 inspector.
Yeah, so you had a pretty good job. I mean, you know.
Yeah, it's solid.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I mean,
Section 8 in Waterbury is,
Oh yeah, business was booming.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm
Hartford will keep you busy
man.
too.
So you got out of that depressing job,
Yeah.
and you're making cookie dough, and you're bringing smiles to people, and now this is,
Exactly. A lot better.
This is your full-time business and job, right?
That's it. Yeah, then and fighting. I really wanted to focus more as being like a professional in terms of everything. I had a job, but I would always train around it. But it wasn't really, I was a professional fighter, but it was, and I'm grinding and working hard and doing what I got to do. But I guess I wouldn't really consider myself, consider it a career. And I think, I just took a couple steps to make it more like a career type, and hopefully it works out. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I don't go out there and guarantee you that I'm going to keep on winning and stuff like that. But hopefully I'm getting close to that next level.
Well, you're fighting for a title.
I couldn't really get there with being in the job I was in. So.
Yeah.
That's it.
Now, when you were talking about the business, I thought you were going to say your fiance came up with it and all this. This was your idea, Dan, making cookie dough.
It's all me, man. I got it going,
smart.
got it running, got the licensing. I worked at a fucking restaurant before.
It's a lot of work.
How the fuck you doing all this when you're training for fights? You're on this big winning streak. You won a title at friggin' Cage. How long ago did this idea come? And did it take to get to this point?
Oh, it's been in the works for over a year now. We've been open for 5 months, so it's been in the works for a little over a year.
Wow. Do you have any restaurant?
It's not a lot of work, but that's why I hate to. I'm the type that I need to be doing shit all the time. I don't sit at home ever. My fiance hates me 99% of the time. I just got to be doing shit, man. If it wasn't this, it'd be something else. I don't know. I'd find other shit to do.
Now, does she help you out with the business, or did you hire people on your own and you kind of do it all on yourself?
I hired people, and she doesn't help too much. She's a nurse, so she's got a good job, and she works a lot.
She's helping everybody.
Good, so you'll have health coverage under her. You're all set, brother. Yeah, you got to go.
How many employees do you have?
All right, not a bad deal.
How many employees?
I got 5.
Oh, wow, that's a good size. Now, do you have in-house, in-room, in-restaurant seating for people to eat, or is it an outdoor window type thing?
I think it's he's got like a ice cream shop kind of feel. Is that how it is,
Yeah,
Dan?
pretty much. Yep. I got some seating. I got 15-ish seats.
Oh, wow.
I got bar top seating and some tables, 2 tables.
Now, what's the name of it?
It's called Delicious.
Oh, yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
God, my
Yeah.
God, this guy.
And it's so hard to not eat it all day. I couldn't.
Yeah, because you're making it. You're making it too because you were on. The news from that area had you on there. They were focusing on your business, and you were showing them how you make everything.
You're the chef. You make everything, correct?
Yeah.
Now, did you have any restaurant or cooking experience before this, or what?
I mean, I like to cook. I cook at home, but no, not restaurant or any commercial type of cooking or cooking for a lot of people by any means. So
Yeah.
I'm just crazy. That's shit.
Yeah, you're a workaholic. You just gotta you gotta keep you gotta keep busy, dude.
Cookie dough's my favorite ice cream of all time too. It's insane.
And Dan, you said you could.
You guys gotta come down.
Yeah, we're gonna take a road trip.
And you said for me, I have celiac disease, unfortunately. So you have gluten free. So at least
you're
I'll be able to eat.
yeah. Taylor was big on that, the gluten free stuff. She's like,
she does the same thing.
So Dan, you can also cook this stuff too, right? You can make cookies out
Correct. Yeah.
So he's hitting it everywhere.
That's what she said.
Do you bake it there?
man.
Do you bake it there
Pretty
too?
soon, dude. As soon as soon as it passes in Connecticut, I'll be having weed dose.
Yeah, he was talking about that. See,
Don't worry, man.
You're not far from it,
oh
man.
my
You're not
God,
far
yeah,
from
you're
it,
not.
man.
I'm gonna take a drive. I drive all the time, Dan.
I'm delivering it fucking to your door.
Now,
Dan,
New Haven?
what hours is it open? You're open late too.
Yeah, till 10 during the week, 11, 12 on Saturday.
Now, are you in New
So I'm there
Haven?
pretty much every Saturday.
New Haven?
New Haven, yeah.
Yeah, where are you down there? I know that
Oh,
area
God.
decent.
What's that?
Now, where are you down there? Like, where's it located? I know New Haven pretty
Oh,
well.
right near Modern Pizza, like 2 blocks up from Modern.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, we're going, John. We're
There you
not.
go.
Which is like one of the top pizza places in the country.
Yeah, it's been there forever. I spend a lot of time down that area, Quinnipiac and all that
Yeah.
sort of
Alright.
area.
Yeah.
Enough about cookie dough because I'm starving
yeah,
right
yeah.
now.
Let's talk about
Dan,
fights. Let's talk
even though
fights.
I want
I
to
know.
talk about the CBD and the THC shit that's going in here, but
Yeah.
Dan,
Yeah.
Dan, biggest fight of your career coming. I got to give kudos to your manager there, Carlos Correa, who's doing a great job with you, kind of guided you along,
Yeah.
doing great things for you. You got this title opportunity, but he has to wheel and deal and get you there.
You mean Zach Searle didn't do it?
Zach Searle, who?
No, Carlos gets a ton of credit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
So-
the mastermind
and-
behind a lot of shit.
And
He's a
another
good-
businessman guy there. He owns his own, doing
Yeah.
big things with
he's
his dog.
killing it with the dog
So,
training.
good for him,
Yeah,
man.
he's a good
So,
dude.
But when
Dan,
it comes to fighting, I just like to fight. I don't like to train and fight. I don't like to fucking do social media. I don't do T-shirts. I've never had a T-shirt, a sponsor.
Yeah.
Not one single sponsor. I never made my own fight. Like Carlos is taking care of everything for me
Yeah.
and shit. I hate all the other bullshit that goes in.
and that's what what
That's
he's
key.
there for,
That's-
buddy. And he loves it. He's passionate,
Yeah.
and he's great in the community of fighters. Everyone knows him, and he's got a bunch of guys that he's helping along too, and women. So you're under a great camp. Great fight coming up, Dan. Man, what are you thinking about it? You know Bruce. He's been around for a long time. This fight's going to be a stand-up battle, and we see it. You had another stand-up battle, in the first card in Connecticut that you blew the roof off with your crowd there. How you feeling about this fight?
Yeah, it was nuts.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I watched it like
I sat front row for it.
I was going to take that
Fight.
clip out just when I introduced you. I was just going to play the clip of you being introduced to the CES thing because it's amazing. But
Yeah.
what are you feeling about this fight? Second time in Connecticut, only this time fighting for a world title, brother. How you feeling, man?
It's good. Like you said, Bruce brings a lot to the table. I think it's going to be a great stand-up battle, too. We both like to get into those types of fights. I think it's more fun for people to watch, too. So I think that's what you can expect. High-level type of chess match on the feet, and I hope it goes that way. But, I got a ton of respect for Bruce. He's the champ, and he's coming into my hometown, the challenger. Like, you got to tip your hat to somebody that's willing to do that, to go to someone else's when he could have just had, stayed closer to Rhode Island or done whatever. That's kind of crazy to go into hostile territory when you're the champ. You should be calling the shots. And then also he's gone to Russia to fight in AKB and all this type of shit. Like, he's as tough as they come. So, he's been around. Like you said, he's a veteran. And he's a champ for a reason. So, much respect to him. But, I like the fight. I'm confident that, I'm going to find a way to get it done.
Now, Dan, you hold a title. Well, I don't know if you're still up for Cage Titans. You went in there. You took a title out of there. So you've been in that position to, go for a pro title and get one. But this time it's on home turf, man. Are you going to have a bigger crowd than you had before? What are you thinking is going to? I mean,
You had a good crowd last
the
time,
business is booming now. Everyone in Connecticut knows Dan. What are you thinking? I mean, does this hype you up? Do you get a little nervous with so much behind you? Because, like you talked about, you're not a big social media guy. You don't like getting out there in the social media aspect. But you're gonna have half that event screaming your name like last time, man. How do you soak that in, and what do you feel about that?
Yeah, the support is insane, and I think the crowd's going to be about the same, maybe a little more. I've sold close to that amount of tickets so far, so it's definitely going to be similar. It's going to be crazy. It definitely adds a little bit of pressure because you want to perform in front of everyone. And I think that's one reason why I didn't get to finish last time. I think I played it way too safe. in the fight, I could have put my foot on the gas a little more with Antonio, and at times I just kind of let off and played it real safe and just got the win. I felt like I could have kept going a few more rounds after, so I don't like to ever leave a lot of energy in the tank. But but this is just going to be a different environment, just like you said. It's for the belt, and I'm just pumped for the opportunity. But at the same time, I know every time I step in that cage, I trained as hard as I possibly could. So I think one of my best attributes is my composure in there. So the crowd will be crazy, but I'll be able to stay composed and calm and just I'm ready.
And that's definitely one of your huge attributes there, Dan, that you're very relaxed in there, and you put these fighters into your game. I mean, you got a pace about you in there, and you kind of you pick fighters apart in there because you're well-rounded and you can go anywhere. You're not afraid of the ground. You're not afraid to stand up there. Your Muay Thai, your striking, your kicks, everything's there. And you're an elbow guy there. You're throwing in sneaky elbows here and there. So there's a lot to think about when somebody's fighting Dan Dubuque. You know what I mean?
Your striking is very crisp. Very crisp. After seeing you fight, and like I said, I was front row. I sat right behind Carlos your last fight in Connecticut, and especially that third round, man. Your shots were landing straight on. And
fighting that last fight of yours, Dan, it didn't seem like this guy was trying to take your head off, most of that fight until you kind of took his legs out and he was running out of steam. But you were very relaxed in there, and it didn't seem like you were afraid of, any of them punches connecting and any of his grappling because, he took you down maybe once or twice in there and he, you're never on the ground long. You get out of there and you get back on your feet. Did you ever feel at any time in that fight like you're in trouble, or were you in control, you think, that whole fight?
I felt in control the whole fight. I guess judges gave him one round, probably the first, I guess it had to be. But I don't know, I felt in control all the time. Like you said, he was winging a lot of big punches and missing a large majority of them.
Yeah.
And I knew eventually that I just kept my technique crisp, and that I was just kind of a better fighter. So I knew I would I start slow all the time, every fight. So that's why, especially this fight being 5 rounds, I'm pumped for it because I could always go 5 rounds every fight that I step in there. So
when you say you start slow, is it like some guys that say it takes a couple hits, a couple punches to get punched in the face till they actually wake up and get into it? Is that your mentality? Is that how you roll, or is just takes you a little while no matter what?
Yeah, no, not quite like that. It's just more like I like to. I look at it more like chess match. I don't fight like I'm not trying to just knock this guy's fucking head off with a fucking crazy overhand right hand. That's not really just my. I just don't. I don't know. I like it. I prefer to try to figure my opponent out and find my shots and like kind of solve the puzzle a little bit and play chess. Like not just go in there and be crazy.
Smart. That's just smart. That's smart.
Well,
and your last fight was a unanimous decision, so it worked out well.
And that's Dan. I mean, he picks you apart, and he'll fight you anywhere, but he'll beat you. And Dan,
yeah, most of the time.
Well, most of the time, Dan. You only got 2 losses, and I still think one of those losses is a win. So
it's been like 2.5 years since you lost.
Anyway, did you say anything to dueling at that last card? Like, dude, that was my fight. No, I'm kidding.
No, not at all. I mean, like, we're cool, and we both have mutual respect for each other. We shot the shit a little bit, but no, I don't ever do that. Like, if I lose, I don't. Even though I thought I won that fight, a lot of people thought I won that fight. I never made excuses or said anything like. It was close as hell. Any of those fights, they leave up to. And the same thing with my fight with Johnny. I won, but anybody that says Johnny won, I'm not even going to argue you. I don't care that if that's your opinion, then I respect it because the fight was so close. It really could have gone either way.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been on the winning side of that and the losing side of it. And for people to always get crazy, like, oh, no, I won that fight and this and that, and then they started with excuses. Or I lost that fight because of my toe and my. I make excuses if my camp goes bad, if I'm injured, when I get in there, I expect to win. And if it's a close fight and it goes to the judges, then if I lose, you know what I mean? I got to shake the other guy's hand.
There you go. There's Dan for you.
Exactly. We saw you had a little press conference today. How'd that go?
Yeah, Dan, that's another big difference for you. Is you're not used to like well, when you were at Cage Titans, Mike did some kind of funny things that you got to do some kind of funny things for social media.
Yeah.
But now that you're with CES, it's a little more formal. You got Fight Pass there.
Yeah.
But now you're getting the royal treatment. Jimmy was over there patting you on the back over there today, sitting you right next to. Hey, I got to be in that spot at one time. Dan. It's a good spot to be in. You know what I mean? So congratulations. When Senior likes you, man, it's kind of it's not a bad thing.
No, I love those guys. Everything, all my dealings with them so far have been the best. I don't know. It's been awesome. It's been an awesome ride so far, and hopefully we get to keep it rolling with the win and keep it rolling to the next show. If I don't get a bigger opportunity, then I'd just like to stay home with them. So.
Well, fighting in your backyard,
it's a good home to be, Dan, man. I mean, it's the biggest it's the biggest promotion on the East Coast. Fighters are going everywhere, and your ultimate goal is to get to the UFC. And we're seeing all these fighters from New England actually trickling in there. And with a win here, holding 2 belts,
9-2,
2 of the biggest belts in New England, dude, there's no way they can deny you. And the hell with the Contender Series. I mean, they're gonna give you a legitimate fight in the UFC and get you in there, man. And you got Carlos behind you.
So.
And do you think? I mean, Dan, not to get ahead of yourself, but you want to win this fight and bigger and better things. With a win here, where do you think you should be with a win here?
With the win here, I think I should get the next opportunity, just based on my resume and stuff. And then one of my only 2 losses, obviously, is to Manny, who's ranked in the top, is like number 15 in the world right now. So I would hope I got to be on the radar of the UFC. I hoped I would get into Contender. I think there's a few guys with resumes that aren't as good as me that are on the show. That's very frustrating. But I don't know. It seems like I missed the boat. So even if I get a win here, I missed the Contender Series for this year. Kind of. So to get straight in is tough. I don't know. I might have to, keep fighting until next year's Contender, or hopefully I get the call. But it's hard. You never really know.
I
don't know. And I don't think anybody out there really does.
Well, game, the injury bug happens, man. So don't necessarily say that the Contender Series is done this year, because guys get hurt. And you just got to keep fighting. But like you said, you got Carlos in your back. You're good.
And it's a positive thing knowing that they're coming in there swiping. Our fighters here, and most of them aren't 2-time champions. That's for sure. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's true. But do you guys have any idea how far I'll be from taking a short notice fight if I win this fight? If I win this fight and somebody drops out an injury for Contender, and they're like, "Oh, let's try and give Dan the opportunity," I'd be like, "Well, Dan's been on a Contender for 6 weeks now.
Yeah, exactly.
He won that fight. And he's 190 pounds. Right? And he hasn't trained, and he's been eating cookie dough and drinking Tito's.
Well, with that,
so I don't know if
he's still saying.
I want to be with you a couple of those days when you're eating that fucking cookie dough and adding that CBD oil or whatever the frig you're gonna do with that thing, man. I'm all over. You owe me some CBD oil.
100%. I guess. I know I owe.
I want him in a truffle. That's all I'm saying. I'm flashing. Sure. As we've been talking, I've been like flashing some of your pictures from the business there.
Nice.
And it's that's eye candy right there.
What's your food of choice after weigh-ins? What's the first thing you eat? I know you're still gonna stay sort of healthy, but
what do you like to eat after weigh-ins? Like, what do you crave, and what is your go-to food?
Oh, I don't. I keep it real strict after weigh-ins. I don't weigh until after the fight.
There you go.
Yeah, because he talked about that.
Guys, I don't have a fucking like. I don't have a piece of anything. Like, it's so important, nutrition and hydration and everything back, that I stay real disciplined. Because it's like another 24 hours. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
It's not worth putting garbage into your body. But
Exactly.
After that, the night of the fight, it's only alcohol. That's all I crave. Man. I didn't even eat after my last fight until like late on our fight. The fight was on Friday night. I didn't eat until like Saturday night at like 7 or 8 o'clock. Like I just all I crave is alcohol.
Yeah, well, everyone's buying you shots, big fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
The same thing's gonna happen this time too. So you better throw some cookie dough in your backpack. Hey, wait a minute. You better throw it in that fluorescent green fanny pack, whatever the hell you were wearing, fucking that last fight.
That was
I'll have
classic.
a couple. I'll have some.
That was classic. That was classic, man.
All right, Dan, man. I appreciate you coming on and giving us some time in between training. Sorry I had you on so long.
You guys. No, all good. I appreciate you guys, and we're gonna after the fight we're gonna storm that post office and we're gonna get you to win that election.
Dan, I've already won.
I was talking about that today.
I've already won.
Yeah.
Listen, I didn't even run yet, and things are already changing because they're trembling a little bit. They're hearing Domenico is gonna. I'm gonna have to argue with this guy. Forget it.
It's Rhode Island, buddy. If they don't agree, they're gone.
It's in the bag. Plus, I got a podcast. I can talk shit about my opponent, so I'm all good.
Hey, man. Best of luck in the end of camp and going into weigh-ins into next week. Can't wait to see you fight, buddy. It's gonna be an awesome time.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Awesome, Dan. We'll be talking soon, brother. And when we do go down to your business there, we'll do a little video cameo kind of something.
Wait.
We'll do something special for it, and really blast that business out.
I much appreciated, man.
All right, brother. Say hi to everyone at Golden Falcon. All my boys there. Kenny there. Mine.
Oh,
And
Kenny Champion. What a great dude. Good dude.
All good dudes from that camp there, man. And I'll be seeing you very soon, Dan. Thanks so much for coming on, and good luck in 9 days.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, take care, bro.
See ya, buddy.
Awesome, Dan's
Championship fight.
awesome.
He is
Awesome.
He is. It's gonna be a killer scrap.
So that was pretty cool, man. All their phones sounded great. I love when a show kind of goes like that.
Exactly.
On there like that.
Exactly.
So, man.
What a title fight that's gonna be.
Get his stuff
Good
off
times.
right now.
And you will be. I will be there.
You will be there.
Yeah. I heard they're gonna have a different setup
For what?
for the cage and stuff.
Yeah,
Last time it was kind of half the venue because there was a big fishing convention going on. But
What?
Can't wait.
What? The next day there or something?
no, same day. That's a big place. It's a big hall. Like Twin River opened up like another exact same size of
It's
what it
just
is.
too far for me, and I gotta work. It's like right now.
No, I hear
gotta
you. It's
work.
on a Friday night too.
So that's
Yeah.
it.
I need some fights in my life. I need some
So
fights.
all right. So tomorrow is PFL
Yes,
with Nate
Nate
Andrews.
Andrews.
I'm gonna go to your. I'm gonna go. I always say I'm gonna come to your house.
Welcome.
You know what
they'll be on.
annoys me right now? This fucking squeaky chair that I never put oil on. This is a brand new chair. I got no oil. So,
Yeah,
Dan, before Dan and David came on, Richie Santiago said I think he could get me a ticket for
He did.
limited.
You did because it's very as you know, it's only
It's only friends and
they
a
don't
few
sell
families.
tickets. It's only just to the
But,
family and stuff. That'd be cool.
What did he say? Andy's in full fight mode. I know. Watch out! I can't believe it. I can't wait for fucking Andy. So,
That's gonna be a killer fight.
yeah, I'll talk to Richie about that because, like I said,
Maybe a fight companion
from where?
for
Yeah.
Richie's fight, not tomorrow, but like for Richie's fight or something.
Oh, if I don't go?
Yeah.
We'll do
Yeah,
one here.
yeah,
We'll
yeah.
definitely do one here.
Because there's so many guys fighting.
All right, so I want to show something before we go. Like right now, I'm going to take off Jared. But I got the new computer screen over here that we're going to eventually, you see how I just turned that there? We're going to have people, oh, my hand's coming through. That's awesome. We're going to have people Skyped in on here, like Dan was just on. All the shit will be out of the way. We're going to have him Skyped in, so we'll have him live on our podcast
Sick.
in the future.
Yeah.
I got
always cool to see their faces.
another computer over here. I got things working. I got my, I got a lot of shit going on in here. So I had a tech guy down here showing me stuff. Also Mike Polvier, who kind of taught me through a bunch of shit. So I'm getting a few things. There was a couple of things I was going to try tonight, but I was afraid to because I was afraid I was going to lose something.
Remember what we said? I think I might have said it, but
What?
by the next Cage Titans card, which is soon.
Yep.
The room will be set. It's
And
almost
Mike and I
set.
talked
It's
about that because
almost
then I
set.
can Skype his fighters in if they can't come here, and we can do something real special. We can, Skype Mike in here,
Yeah.
and it's all going to work out. So the podcast is
It
doing
looks-
all right.
As
long as I get-
it's great how it is now.
As long as I get
Shout out to
great,
the Bruins.
good guests
Monday
and all that other shit.
starts the Stanley Cup.
Is that when it happens?
Yeah,
Monday.
Stanley Cup.
So, Jared, any parting words before we go? You know what? I forgot the show. Dan was
Crazy
on here.
fights.
Fuck.
I can't wait for the fights coming up.
All right, so
What do we
I was
got?
going to ask Dan about luck. Like, does he believe in luck?
Why?
So this is going to be the last thing. Because he was jogging the other day and a
Oh,
bird
bird
shit
shit
on
on
him.
him.
I was going to throw that
No.
on there, and I didn't throw it on there.
My wife's got shit on like 20
So,
times by a bird. So
Dan was running through Connecticut, cutting some weight, and a bird shit on him. So I think that's good luck.
it was either yesterday or the day
So
before.
I forgot
a bird
to
shit
throw that
my
on there. Look at the picture.
I
on
got
his
shit
face.
on the other day. The
Looks
first
like
time in my life.
looks
too.
like cookie dough.
It could be, hopefully it
All right,
tastes
so that
better.
was awesome. All right, so I forgot to throw that out there, but
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Dan's
yeah,
got
imagine that.
shit on his hands. So that's about it. That's a show. So
Thank you for having me on. Appreciate it.
always, brother.
Awesome. Fight Book MMA. Check us out.
It's tough to do this alone, man. Once
but
we get
you
this
still
person
handle it.
Skyped in,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And another thing I can do, I can do interviews again. Like separate
You should
interviews.
pan your camera to your interview. It's still up.
What are we doing?
Your interview is still up on 24 Inc. magazine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's on the wall.
It's on the wall.
Legit.
So
Actually, you can see it right behind
but
me.
what I'm saying is I don't have to do podcasts I do my podcast, but I also can come down here and interview a fighter,
Yeah, exactly.
not live, and record it
Exactly.
with them right on there and all
That's
this other
key.
shit. You know what I mean? Or if you're somewhere or I can't have a co-host,
Yeah.
I can have someone Skyped in to hang out with me. So
I could actually Skype in from my couch.
Exactly,
Or something. I
you
don't
can
know, I'm
Skype
right
in
down
from
the
your
road anyways,
couch. So with that said, I'm pretty much done.
but tune in PFL tomorrow. Nate
Yes,
Andrews.
we'll be talking about that. We can
You'll
do
be
a
on
fight
Friday.
companion from there.
You'll be on Friday.
I will be
will.
here Friday with Dan Cormier from Triforce fighting Lion Fight. I don't know what number it is on June 8th. A rematch
Killer
against
card.
Lyle, who he choked out or RNC. I don't know how he beat him last event.
Oh.
MMA fight. Now they're fighting Muay Thai.
I did not know that.
Yes,
That's a former
rematch.
opponent. Oh,
Yes.
that's pretty cool.
That's
I
storyline. We're
wonder
going
if
to talk
that's ever
about
happened
that.
for their debuts when they fought. Wow, what a
We're gonna-
storyline to
A
talk about on
storyline
Friday.
to talk about. So we're going to have that on. Dan will be here Friday. I hope he might bring a training partner in or something. You never know. John Duma might be sitting with us talking about things
Yeah,
happening.
hopefully he's healing up well.
So that's about it.
Appreciate
so
it.
with that said, we the fuck out of here.